Ahoy hoy folks, good morning, good afternoon and good evening wherever you are in the world. My name's Sean, aka Uncle Frogface, and welcome to today's video. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're not new, then welcome back. So I am very excited, and I say that a lot. In fact, I might put it on a t-shirt. I'm very excited. But today I am super excited because it is a Scrawlrbox day. Not only is it a Scrawlrbox today, today is the 100th Scrawlrbox. It's not the 100th one that I've opened, well I have opened quite a lot, but this is the 100th Scrawlrbox that has been released ever. So I've been at work today. I got a message from Andrew to say Scrawlbox has arrived, and I rushed home, and I'm going to quickly unbox it, open it, show it all to you guys, and edit and turn this video around very quickly and get it on for you today so you don't miss anything. So without further ado, let's turn the camera around and let's get stuck in. Alrighty, ho ho ho, as Santa would say. Here we are with Scrawlbox. So for those of you that don't know, and if you don't know, this is the 100th box. Where have you been? But Scrawlbox is a monthly art subscription box. It's full of supplies that are all being curated to go together and work well together. So it features artists every month as well. There's lots of very fun things inside. Stickers and sweets and all sorts. And I really, really enjoy Scrawlbox. I've been doing this for quite a while now, unboxing these, and it's become one of my favourite parts of the month. So the fact that we've been promised an extra special box for the 100th box, that's right, I'll say it again, 100 boxes. I'm very excited about this. If after seeing this you decide that you want to try Scrawlbox for yourself, then there is a link down below that will give you a little discount on your first box. I get a few little points, and it just means that I can buy prizes for you guys for giveaways in the future. I'll talk about giveaways in just a bit because there is already a giveaway going on the channel. Too much, right. Calm down, take a deep breath. Right, let's open this up. Here we go. Are we ready? That's my attempt at a drum roll. Right, drum roll. Ooh, okay, so immediately I see a gold coin, so I'm going to say this is our sweet for the month. Well, there's quite a few things in here, actually quite heavy. Oh, right, okay. So we've got some Scrawlbox watercolour postcards. I actually love A6 watercolour postcards. I have got so many of these from different brands, and I test them regularly and use them a lot because they are great for little sketches whilst you're out and about. We've got our 100th Scrawler zine as well, and the featured art and artist. So this is the featured art. It's looks very much like a mandala. And what have we got here? Oh, scan to download printable templates. Okay, so we've got Clarissa Grandi, geometric artist, author and teacher. We've got a lot in common there, Clarissa. I'm also an artist and an author and a teacher. Yeah, first and foremost, educator. So there we go. We've got Clarissa's Instagram just down here. There we go. So go and check that out. And let's open this up. So I'm guessing we haven't got watercolours. We've got something that will work with watercolours. So another box for the pile. I swear I'm going to recycle them into something very special very soon. Right, the sweet has fallen out, so let's pop that to the side and let's see what else we have got in here. Okay, we've got our sticker, very nice, love the sticker. We've got a gold Uniball Signo pen, love a bit of gold as well. I can't remember whether we've had this before. We've definitely had Signos, but have we had the gold one? I think we've had the white one in the past. What else have we got in here? Ooh, okay. Okay, we've got a couple of things in here that are very special. We've got, first of all, tinted charcoal paint pan set. Ooh, right, okay. This is not what I thought. We've had Graffy tints before. This is charcoal paint. Interesting. I've not had this before. I love working in charcoals. I actually really like working in charcoals. I use charcoals for underpaintings, for acrylic paintings, so I do all my sketching in charcoal. seal it with a sealant, and then paint over the top. It's really good for getting tone. So we've got some interesting colours here. Dark moss, forest pine, driftwood, mountain blue, ocean deep, thistle, glowing embers, burnt earth, natural, dark, and white. So we're definitely going to be swatching out all of these very soon. But I spy something else in here, which I'm very excited about. Look at this. It is a golden Scrawler pin, and it says 100 down here. Just look at this. I'll bring it up a bit closer. There we go. How special and glittery is that? So one of the first things I bought for myself with the points from you guys so lovingly signing up to Scrawlrbox using that code was my very own Scrawler pin, which is silver and blue, like the inside of the scroll is blue. So this, I am going to cherish this very golden, very, very golden pin. That is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. So we've got a very golden theme. Let me just scrunch this up. Got a very golden theme with our Scrawlrbox. So we've got our gold pen, gold pin, gold chocolate coin. Let me see, what does it say on here? £1. 1 whole English pound in chocolate. Lovely. Gotta love it. And then we've got these tinted charcoals. So I think the gold and the charcoal are going to go together very, very well indeed. Let's have a little look in our Scrawlerzine. So yeah, deep hues from mountain blue to dark moss. 12 subtle tones ideal for a range of creative and atmospheric effects. Really interesting to work with these. 100th box celebrating this exclusive Scrawler pin only for our subscribers. This is one that you're not going to be able to buy afterwards. This is exclusive to subscribers and to this box. We can do golden lines with the pen, sweet treat, some more info on the suppliers down here, and of course our sticker and watercolor postcards, which I have to say, going back to this very quickly, the paper that comes in Scrawlrbox when it is Scrawlrbox's own brand, particularly when watercolor paper, can be a little bit hit or miss. But this, I mean, it just feels such nice quality. And they actually are postcards. So on the back here, you can send these out to people. In fact, maybe that is something that I will do as part of this challenge. I will create a postcard to send out to one of you lucky people watching. Right, but that'll be in a future video. And also, important to say, as with all Derwent paint pan sets, we also have a little water brush in there as well. And I love the fact that you can keep those. I'll have my little tip on that in just a moment. So we've got a little sit down with the artist here. Some very floral geometric things. Very, very nice indeed. So things to try. So using a sponge, making it pop. Ooh. So the white paint isn't like regular watercolour. It's slightly more opaque. So we're going to be able to do some light on dark. Which is very nice. You can use granulation. You can use them dry. Okay. So you can take them out of the pan and use them like a charcoal, or even grind a little bit off and use it as charcoal powder. Very interesting. Got some advice from the artist as well. Then we've got the Scrawler gallery. So which one was this? This was loose leaf. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh, if you want to see a disaster in art, then definitely go and check that video out for me, because while some of you were very kind and left some lovely comments about it, I did not enjoy it. And so we've got Carmel down here. Well done, Carmel. The Colour Cave, of course, well done. If you haven't checked their YouTube, definitely go and do it. She's so, so lovely. What else have we got in here? We've got Mel Fallon, Rachel Rimmer, Lily Heidi. They are... Oh, this is... You know what? I've seen this one. I haven't seen these two. Fungus and a dilapidated wall. I mean, are you coming for my gig? That's my aesthetic all over. That is, I mean, this is gorgeous. This is stunning. Mel, if you're watching this, I want this piece of artwork. Really, really gorgeous. And then we've got a little thing down here on geometry and how that works in art, and that little MC Escher here as well. Okay, and our Scrawler challenge, tessellate. So this is something I actually have a lot of experience with. If you don't know, over on my Etsy store, I actually have tessellating paint pans that I design and manufacture myself. So tessellating patterns, something I really, really love. Right, with that being said, I now need to unwrap this properly, fill up this paintbrush, this water brush, oh that is so satisfying, and get to swatching all of this out. I actually have some water on my desk, so this won't take very long at all. I've also got a cup of tea here, which is very slowly going cold. Okay, right, so here we are. I've literally just given this a bit of a spritz with water just to activate the paints, and I put some water in here. So here's the tip I was telling you about. So when you get one of these Derwent sets, make sure, oh, and actually I should also say that to spray this I also used a Derwent spray, just because that's what I have on my desk all the time, so I love the Derwent spray. Yes, but when you put this paintbrush together, it no longer fits in this tray. So this little black stopper here is actually an important part for storing the paintbrush in there. So do not throw that away. Definitely keep that on hand. And yeah, honestly, you'll thank me. I've done it before and then hated myself for the fact that I've done that. Let's just activate this brush onto a little bit of tissue. There we go. Get those bristles nice and wet. And before we get into swatching these things out, let me remind you about giveaways. So every month I do a giveaway on my channel. There's one in November, which I still need to draw. I've had some family things come up, which means I haven't drawn the winner for that one yet. But there is also already the December video is out. So the giveaway is live. All I'm going to say as a little bit of cue, Meta pen, Meta pen. But go and check out those videos. If you haven't already, do subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss any videos in the future, and you'll be kept up to date with all of what's going on the channel, and you'll be in with your chance to win some giveaways. Right. Let's get to swatching these out. So we'll go in the same way that these are working. So the first one we've got is Dark Moss. Ooh, it's lighter than I thought it was going to be. There we go. Let's pick up some pigment. There we are. Okay, so it's charcoal with a slightly green hue. Okay, so we've then got Forest Pine. I'm going to try and load these up as much as I can. Okay, slightly darker green there. And for those of you that don't know as well, we do have a Patreon on the channel. If you don't want to miss out on any giveaways, then every Patreon member, no matter what level they are at, gets free entry into, well, automatic entry, I should say. It's always free, but automatic entry into all of my giveaways. So it's a good way to make sure you're not missing out on everything. Oh, that mountain blue is gorgeous. Look at that colour. Right, what have we got next? Deep Ocean. So yeah, if you want to do that, then the details are down below, along with all affiliate links and stuff like that, so you don't miss out anything in the future. That Deep Ocean, Deep Blue is really, really nice. So this is why we swatch out any kinds of paints or any supplies that we get, because the little swatch card that comes with them, not always what the paints actually look like. They often look very different when you actually apply them down. So this is one of my Tuesday top tips, actually. One of the very first ones that I did is to say, always swatch out your supplies so you know exactly what you're getting yourself into when you're using them. There's a whole playlist of Tuesday top tips. They're just little shorts with my tips for art and craft and just making life a little bit easier. Burnt Embers, so we're getting into some more kind of red ones now. We've got Burnt Earth next. This just, on the swatch card, it just looks very like a dark blue, but actually it's almost like an umbery colour. Very nice. Okay. It's interesting because you think that colours like this, you know, they're just very bland, but there's such a good variety in all of them. So that's natural. So this is more like, it's more like a grey tone, which is very nice. Let's have a look at that. Now we've got dark and we've got white. So the dark I'm expecting to be, yeah, very black. There we go. That's almost just like a standard charcoal colour. And then we've got white. So white, it says that it has some opacity. There we go. Okay, I can see this. Not sure how well you can see that on the camera. Oh, you can. You can see that a little bit. But I want to try, if I see... Right, these top ones are now dry. Let's see how this layers up. Ah, okay. We can actually put some white over the top of these other colours. There is build up to the opacity. It's not quite gouache level, but it's like a liquid chalk. So definitely some variety in there. Right, we don't have a huge amount of supplies in here, but what we do have are some very nice supplies. So let's try. Oh, that is a very rich gold. Look at that. That's very nice. Very nice indeed. So I'm going to create a patch of gold down here and let this dry, because I want to see if the paint goes over the gold ink. New supply for me, so it's charcoal, so don't know what it's going to react like. I also need to see whether the ink, it does, look at that, it goes over the paint, and very nicely as well, I might add. Look how it catches the light there. Very nice indeed. Well, that is actually all the supplies that we've got. The only thing I haven't tried, apart from obviously going over the ink, is mixing them together. So let's get the darkest black, because okay, yeah, I mean, it's not great coverage, but then I'm not expecting a watercolor to have great coverage over ink. But good to know. It's all good for our order of operation. Finally, I'm gonna add some together. So we've got this lovely purple one here. This is thistle over here. So I'm gonna put some thistle over here in the mixing well. And then I'm gonna pick up some white, and I want to see whether I can get like a nice lilac-y color by mixing these two together. And it's certainly changed the tone. Ooh, okay, yeah, we can. It's actually not a bad colour at all. Look at that. That's rather nice. Interesting as well that the black seems to have picked up a little bit of green hue from this ink. So there's some kind of shifting in there. How about, can we reactivate these colours and start blending them together? Yes, we can. Also good to know for order of operation when paints could be reactivated and all that good stuff. Well, I have to say, they said it was going to be a special box for the 100th box, and I think it's fair to say this is a pretty special box. I say this all the time, that, you know, oh, maybe I'll give my husband Andrew the sweet treat if it's not one that I like. You know what? I'm actually going to be nice this time. I'm actually going to give him the gold coin. That's how special this box is. I'm changing my ways. I'm being kind to my husband and giving him the treat from the Scrawlrbox. Oh dear. Right. Listen guys, that is everything for today. Don't forget to tune in soon when we tackle the Scrawler challenge for this box. We are coming up to the holiday season, so there will be a little bit of a break, but we still have plenty of videos before that happens. So make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, like I said, so you don't miss any videos in the future. As always, I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and until next time, goodbye.